Oh, he's running behind.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Hello.
How's
so just
stuff?
a quick update. It's not strep, it's some other bacterial thing.
No.
Oh, but okay. But as long as it's not, the Runa.
Oh no, it is far from the Rona.
All right, good. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's then it's manageable.
Unless it's tuberculosis.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, hopefully Miller doesn't have like.
John, I'm sorry. I got the black lung, John.
Yes, sir.
God damn it, Arthur.
God dang it, Bobby.
Stoker says if we need to start with him, he's gonna lend me his characters until he arrives. So just let me know if I have to do one of his. I will give it completely the wrong voice. Completely.
Excellent.
Completely wrong voice.
Yeah. It's a channel redeem for 0 points.
4:19 a.m.
Well, can I call Caramel just for this once?
Please.
Helene kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Where's Ray? We don't have Ray.
Where's her? Oh. Hello?
This is Stoker, too.
This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers to save Hyrule. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you.
Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight.
I'm one who should be thanking you.
Should be shipping you.
That's right.
The other end of the phone line. Finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go.
I like how the pigeon bows.
Just completely ignore the fact that it literally just said that was the submarine or whatever.
A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. The World Wide Web.
That connects to the information superhighway. Welcome to the... Oh, sorry, guys.
Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd!
My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark.
That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd.
God.
I used your phone. I hope you don't mind.
God, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh?
But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew that you know it was going to surface. Confound it!
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I'm sorry, what?
What? I have a little something for you.
Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past. But they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch.
I had lipstick in the past.
Yes, Inspector Cavanilla. I hear he's an excellent investigator.
You're right.
By the way, where is that man in red?
Oh, Ray's here now.
Oh, hey, Ray.
I know he's on this submarine somewhere.
Ah, Sicily, you mean? You can relax. That's nothing but his shell.
His shell, huh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Please, I beg you, let Zelda go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
Bah!
All these solo jokes.
There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip?
Ah.
That looked very
Yeah.
sus for a second.
Yeah.
Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer, the source of his powers.
Already got it. Very simple.
Nice.
What? What in the world was that?
The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded. As far as we're concerned.
What are you talking about?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. The entire section gets ejected.
What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd. Where'd he go? You know, I was left in the telephone that got shipped back down to the floor below. What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them and fast.
Who dis?
So you're here, huh?
Who was the little dog?
It's... Oh god. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Somebody else
Like
could
this.
take over.
You want I take?
It's
Yo, look.
Bizzle!
Okay.
Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog.
What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla.
You think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say I don't think it can.
Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it.
Telephone is ringing.
Wow! It's Miss Camilla! I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me!
I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
You bet!
Wastebasket, basketball, valve.
Miller?
Miller?
Hello? Hello? Miss Camilla! Hello! It's no use! This black hello just doesn't like me!
Just create a path for me, Missile. I'll come right over. Okay. Can swap the switches. I don't think that does anything. Okay, basketball. Can swap these emergency lights.
Why doesn't Capcom make Missile their mascot?
I think there's like 1,000 reasons for that.
Nah. I think it's totally doable.
There's another one.
Oh,
I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this.
Cecil, look! The black hello! He came off the hook!
Uh-oh. I better answer it fast.
I think he calls it the black hello.
Hello? Is anybody there?
It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you?
Somebody please answer.
Guess she can't hear my voice.
You, huh? Oh good. I thought she was just ignoring me.
Somebody help me. Lynn is...
She said Lynn.
Miss Lynn!
We'd better hurry.
Let's go, Cecil!
Yoink. Oh, God.
Ah, she's dead again.
It's
Hey.
no use. Nobody's answering.
We knew she'd die at least one more time before the end of this.
Miss Camilla! And... Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn.
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Sissy, I knew you'd come.
Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla!
And Missile, too. I'm so glad to see you're all right.
Oh, about that.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before.
What? My voice?
Huh, that's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her that time.
So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you.
Miss Camilla? I'm so glad I was born your little doggy.
Missile's too pure. Hey, Missile. Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? But don't you need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, Missile.
Adorbs.
They're just like, we couldn't figure out another puzzle involving the trading stuff, so just leave them behind.
Wonder what happened this time. Better talk to the little lady a little more. And then, better do something about the detective lady. And the lady. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Hello, ladies.
A lady! Sorry, go on.
Can you tell me what happened to you?
Hey, little lady, what kind of shampoo do you use?
Jonas.
Just see Jonas's thing light up, but he doesn't say anything.
What happened after I last saw you at your old house?
Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep.
She's like a bird.
I woke up to the sound of an engine.
So she was already in the submarine by then, eh?
I thought to myself, I have to escape. Next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move.
That's oxygen
And
deprivation.
I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that.
She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You are very brave.
I think Lynn's been through more than me.
Well, you've both been brave.
Yeah,
Turn
sure,
this.
yeah.
Up.
Oh, Sissel, you're here.
Lynn, what in the world happened here?
I don't know.
Huh?
I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
That's oxygen deprivation. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
And where's Detective Chowd? Is he alright?
I don't know.
Huh?
The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed them after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Chowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. Then we sneaked into the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Chowd and I decided to split up. We would take care of the telephone line, and I would look after Camila. I found Camila hiding here in the engine room. She'd escaped and ran away here.
Yeah, wow. That's quite an adventure. What happened next?
I don't know.
Huh?
There was a flash of light all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Oh boy. Sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself.
So this is what, her 5th time now?
Camila, are you okay?
Oh,
Camila? Hello, Lynn. Where's a detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camila back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here, means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here, like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted? To be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you.
Shouldn't that be 5 years ago?
No, because she's talking to the guy that kidnapped her
Oh,
and then
that's
got
right.
killed by the meteorite.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
5 years ago was Kamala's mother died.
Yeah.
But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had?
Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand.
Of course not. You're not him.
She's right. I'm not him, am I?
He was going to shoot Detective Jowd and Camila when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible.
Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again.
You didn't have to add the again part.
I suppose it goes without saying.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah, this is number 4, isn't it?
Can't reach anything from here. So let's see.
After seeing
Cause
this
of
over, I
death
have to
this
count how
time.
many times.
Was that mysterious explosion?
You're pretty up for a dead woman.
You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. What do you mean for a dead woman?
Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion.
Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues like this... Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective.
I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Can't reach it. Can't reach that one either. Okay, I guess we have to wait.
You have to wait for a step back.
Brings out the giant gun. Can we jump to the gun? Can, but she needs to hold it up first. It's no use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. Thought I could use a phone in the past if somebody was calling.
What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now.
Somebody, please answer the phone.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
True. Wheel. Have a handle. Emergency light. Can't reach anything else, it looks like.
Yeah.
Hey, we somehow managed to knock off the receiver.
Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it?
Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd.
She's right. I better check it out.
Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the table. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, tell me if you're coming. We're leaving. So it must be true what they say. That there are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom.
Who's he calling restless ghosts?
Ah, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew.
Huh. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Maybe. Possibly.
What a great excuse to make a checkpoint. Miller.
Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip? Yep, we know this. Okay. Do.
It's Detective Joud. What's going on in there?
I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Timsic fragment taken away. I don't know what these do, so... won't budge. Maybe it's broken? Oh well, I guess I don't have to lower it right now. If I ever had to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me.
Remember, folks, no spoilers, please.
Ooh, wait for the Temsic fragment to fall down and go by you on the conveyor belt.
Hey, Stoker.
What have I missed?
Lynn died.
We're on the sub, Lynn died, Joud maybe exploded. Guy in red had his Temsic fragment taken out of his body.
How'd that happen?
They just reached in, grabbed it, and removed it.
How many people are
He
in
did?
there?
Yeah. British
How?
guy here, dude.
Wait, British?
He just had a little capsule thing that opened up and stuck a little claw in him and just dragged it right out.
So he stole. What happened to him after the fragment was removed?
Nothing. We haven't seen the man in red yet. He's currently possessing Camilla, and nothing changed about him by the Temsic fragment being removed. At least there's no
Interesting.
immediate effect. Ah, the Temsic fragments. You're mine at last. Also,
I
all
like-
the goons stuffed into the escape pod.
Sure. Yeah, I see it.
The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Stoker.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir! Farewell, sir! Ha, gosh.
Sissel, what just happened?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
The whole room just disappeared, with Detective Joud in it.
Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Joud can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady.
Can't believe this is happening.
Now then, I better hurry along. Before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea. Forever. Farewell, Sissel.
He's starting to give me Dr. Wily vibes.
I'm kind of impressed how much the tone has shifted at this point.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is just typical stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, I can definitely see the Dr. Wily vibes. GZ.
Aha, so that's the cause of that giant explosion.
Huh? What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. But a different missile
Dog.
comes more readily
Yeah,
to mind.
it's a dog.
Looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
There's no time. It's gonna launch.
Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it.
What? How?
Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope.
What was the "I hope" at the end of the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes.
Huh? A dud?
Aw.
Another rat.
Why is there a rat inside the torpedo?
Why isn't there a rat inside the torpedo?
Because we're
know
not
what?
Dr.
Maybe
Robotnik.
the-
We don't put small mammals inside of our mechas.
Came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too.
How in the world did it get in here? Okay. What do we got here?
I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
Spinning black things, right?
Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy.
Wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow.
Nope.
Okay, so that's the gyroscope, joint,
That-
the
That's
striker,
the butt plug.
yeah, the detonator. Can stop
Oh,
the
the
gyroscope to throw it off balance. Examine detonator.
This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it. The torpedo will explode.
Uh-oh. Better be careful.
I love it's just a big red button.
But, you know, there should probably be a safety device around here somewhere.
Safety device, huh? That sounds promising.
We have to put the safety on before this thing blows up.
Where did you learn about missiles?
From missile
She has-
class. Yeah. Oh, no, rat.
This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving.
So what does that mean exactly?
Means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this.
I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try.
But before we can do that,
It looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh?
So we don't have to throw the missile off the path. We just need to throw the rat off the thing.
squish the rat again.
Not both gyros.
Oh, the music stopped.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Always with the rats in this game.
Great! We've dumped the little creature off.
Wow, those weights are heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for the safety device.
Right.
I like how somebody suggested that.
There. We clamped the safety device on.
We did it! That should stop the torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem.
Problem? What's that?
The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that.
Uh-oh.
I like how someone suggested that the rat was the safety device.
Yeah, I know, right? So is this anywhere close to how these things actually work?
I have no idea. Ha, it looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine.
Gyroscopes? Yes, probably. The fuse being like that?
Probably not.
No,
Pretty
like
sure
I
there's
said,
no rats in there either.
there's no
Complete
big red
scientific.
button.
Complete scientific accuracy. Got it. This is a biblically accurate torpedo.
But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats.
Yay.
Sissel, we did it!
Oh, also the captions are getting cut off a bit by Typhlosion. Hold on, is
it's fine. It's only cutting off the first letter.
Rick, you're just too beefy.
You can do that anyway.
I'm
Rick,
afraid
you're
you're too
too
beefy, Rick.
Rick, you're too thick.
I must make you more blushy.
What's the matter? You still look unhappy.
We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine.
You're right, I guess.
You're right, I guess.
I guess it's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable.
Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the president as quickly as we can.
Ray is too caught up in petting.
Oh, right. I'm worried about Camila.
I like how Missile said that from all that distance.
Yeah, we're probably going to get missile for the next part of this. Managed to stop
sure.
death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room.
Metal.
Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit.
Stop eating the stoat. He's not in the way.
Got to get them out of here. I better go meet up with Lynn.
Oh no, it's SOS.
I have all these machine parts to make it, at least seem like real.
Yeah, I think you gotta hit the starter there to spin it around.
Chugga chugga. Lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Don't know what it is.
It's just the air conditioner.
Fortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. Maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Medium fan. Each of these three machines is equipped with a fan. Now that I take a closer look, it appears there are two sizes of fans.
Well, what kind of fan are you? Are you a medium fan or are you a big fan?
I'm a big fan.
Torpedo, torpedo.
Boxer, how dare you rain on Ray's petting parade?
These noises I'm making are extremely necessary.
Let me see. Necessary to what exactly are you doing?
Look, they add flavor.
Like chocolate?
Yes.
That's chocolate. Mm.
Jonas, would you like to take over Camilla?
Sure.
Great at girl.
Okay.
Lady shampoo.
What have I done? Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you.
Don't worry about that. That wasn't you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Missile, you're here.
I'm with you in spirit. Literally. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do?
We
We have to.
Nope, that's Ray.
We have to get out of here. Any more water comes in. Cecil should be along any second.
I knew Fifi would come.
And Missy is here too.
I'm so happy everyone's going to be with me now.
Stuck in this coffin, sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Yay!
We can all be ghosts together.
Ghost trick.
Camilla!
Miss Camilla!
I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do,
Again.
Aw, I think I'm gonna cry.
Or whimper, as the case may be. Better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late.
I mean, can't you just like shout at her from across the room? Or something?
Rick.
oh, look at that flashlight. It's Cecil, he's here. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Cecil.
Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. Better get out that door as quick as we can.
You won't be getting out that door on the flare. The water pressure is already too great. I can't open it.
What? What does water pressure mean?
Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. Water level keeps getting higher and higher in here.
So the only way out of here is up, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up.
Gasp. A ladder.
Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow.
Good
Nope.
idea. Let's try it.
Oh, and by the way,
Yes?
I can't swim. Neither can Camilla.
Don't you have any good news for me?
Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Must be a switch or something that lowers that ladder. Probably the person who designed the sub didn't miscalculate the ladder length.
Given how things on the sub are falling apart, maybe. I didn't even consider that possibility.
Not going to make a comment, but I'm certainly thinking it.
Stoker.
And I have to warn you, I can't swim. Neither can Camilla.
Yeah, you already told me.
Just making sure you know that.
We can turn this handle.
Oh,
Blew
something
this
happened.
glove, blew this glove over here so I can get up there. And open
Oh, you
this
can
fuse
open the
box.
fuse box. Oh, you can open the fuse box. Oh, now you can move the. Oh no,
Joker.
the hook is
Scott.
stuck. Oh no.
Stoker.
Yes, Jonas.
Do it
How do
again.
you-
Oh no.
Oh, the hook is still stuck. Oh no. What if I just commented on everything in the stream in that voice from now on?
Oh my god.
I
There's-
believe.
There's a door here
Seriously.
too, but it's stuck or something. I can't open it. I'll leave it to your superhuman strength, detective.
Not Rick said I'd leave too.
The bricks.
Oh, you can lower the switch. Okay, I'll stop.
You did it, Cecil. Thanks.
I'm full of beans.
Stoker, you can't be full of beans.
Don't
Kari's
die
thing.
again.
No, he's buried under them. What was that?
Looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
Cecil, the flashlight doesn't work anymore.
I was
Hey, don't get mad at me.
so waiting for the beam to come on right in her eyes.
Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers.
Okay, now that's just taking things too far.
You can just go inside things, right?
Yes, you can.
Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something?
That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now, all we have to do...
Let's get to that door, and we're safe.
Forever!
Oh, there goes the flashlight.
Just let go. It's okay. Yeah, maybe I'll
This
go
is...
now.
Yeah, this is an issue.
Oh no. We're going full Titanic.
SOS.
Wait, maybe I should. I'm gonna shut my mouth on that.
Ever played the game
Or-
SOS?
Ow. What happened now?
Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs.
Can't believe we're still okay after that fall.
Yeah, especially
Federic
considering all the
says-
bullshit that's killed you in the past.
Federic says things have gone quite sideways.
Uh,
I don't get it.
Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet.
Come on now. As if the latter could be true.
What now?
Go up.
The water sure is rising fast.
Come on. Just have to go up. Up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Well. I think I see a familiar flame over there.
Hi, Cecil. There you are. How's it going?
How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you?
Nope. Of course. After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath.
Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies?
Of course.
Oh boy.
Okay. The bunch of
You were
wheels,
here, Jonas. You were here when Missile
shaft,
uh,
can
first showed
swap
up to do
fans.
thingy dingy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure that you knew how the missile thingy dingy ringy dingy thingy dingy.
2 gears here. We have fire extinguisher, another wheel, small fan. I think I need to have the pistons there create a staircase.
Possibly.
Yeah, you notice the big fan, the pistons are out farther, so that one needs to be on the bottom.
Oh, so it needs to just be bottom fan is a large fan, middle fan
Yeah.
is medium fan, and top one's a small fan.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he needs this to actually activate the machine.
Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camilla.
I know. We're gonna try to create a path for you somehow.
Water just keeps on rising. Please hurry. Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you?
You can't swim. Neither can Camila.
Oops. Already said that, did I? Okay, well, good luck.
It's like you're trying to advise the gamers that they don't know somehow.
You can't reach that.
Microsoft says anytime missiles in large type, my mind dubs in the sound of Miller cutting out without even thinking about it. Have I really been cutting out that much?
When
I
you're
know.
when you peak a little bit, you tend to come out.
Swap pipes. Distributing panel. Fuse box. Can't do anything with this hole.
If the water raises a little bit more, is it going to carry that handle up towards you? For the valve?
Maybe. Swap these.
That'd be
Doesn't
like-
matter. They're the same thing.
It's got to be like, Lynn, I hope you're not too upset by having your shoes get a little wet.
You
Actually,
can't
are-
swim, but you're not staying completely dry.
Actually, some of the pipes are broke.
Oh, she's stretching it out. Okay. There, staircase. There.
Staircase.
How about that?
Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me.
You better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you.
Do. Whoop. And guess what? Oh no!
Man,
She didn't do whoop in time.
Okay, so these broken pipes are bringing out steam.
Oh, the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through.
What?
There's no way to go around either. Think you can do something?
Of course we can.
We have to.
so I think I got this figured out already. Take the two top pipes, put them on the bottom pipes because they are only going out one side with steam.
Oh, if they're broken in a specific direction.
Yeah, the first two on the top are going to leak on the bottom.
Yeah.
Look at that. If I swap the pipes,
It changes how the steam comes out, huh?
Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right?
So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? Bet that will come in handy.
Nope. Aren't those the two you just
Yeah.
swiped?
Yeah, those two you need to swap, I think. Because you need that. Yeah.
Then you turn the valve to turn off that pipe in front of her.
But you need Sissel for that.
Yeah, and he's still trapped down
Yeah,
there.
you need Sissel to turn off the pipe that's directly above her because that one pipe segment that you have right there is going to spray up and down no matter what.
Yeah.
Which means it has to go on the pipe that can be shut off.
Here comes that water again.
oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you.
No, Missile, it's too salty.
I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it.
Whatever, just do something about the steam.
Leave it to me, Miss Lynn.
Thanks, Missile.
You know, I wish I could drink it all up, like that one movie, Strange Brew from 1983.
No, I
starring
do
Rick
think
Moranis and Dave Thomas.
think you
Wow.
do need to get Sissel up to that valve somehow.
Miller, have you
Travis is like, how the hell do you know what that is?
Wow.
It's not letting me jump to it.
Oh, Sissel, if only you were a little longer. Sorry, didn't mean to size shame. There has to be a way.
I press it, it's not letting me do it.
Is there a way to do it through the left path with the pistons and
You
everything?
did it earlier.
One more rotation.
You just need to get the right timing on it or something.
I
Yeah,
think
it's all about timing.
Aha!
There we go. And yeah, let that spin around. And then let that spin around.
She'll be fine.
No, the water's getting really close.
She'll be fine.
Not that I can see all that well with all the steam here.
Missile will switch the pipes around so you can get across.
That's right. Don't give up, Miss Lynn.
My back is really starting to hurt.
It
It's always
sounds
about
like
you.
it really sounds like they just want me to swap the pipes with missile.
But I don't.
No, because
see-
again, that one that's right in front of her right now always sprays up and down.
Yes, but
So no
they're
matter where I
only
took it-
talking about missile in the dialogue.
Yes, but there's also the valve to turn it off.
The Sissel emote in the chat, me win the pipes.
And I'm assuming she walked. Oh, she'll walk. Oh, never mind.
Wow, she drowns that quickly, huh?
Could take a little warm mist.
That was no warm mist. It was boiling hot steam.
Anyway, looks like you're the key player for this one, missile. Missile.
Yes.
Just talking about
Oh.
missile only.
I think
Only
my
missile.
powers alone are going to be enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually just starts me right here. Okay.
Well, that was mighty nice of them.
We gotta switch the pipes again.
Yeah, you still gotta swap pipes around correctly, but
Cleared the same challenge. The hell is that?
He replaced the two pipes that were the same.
I
Hang on.
guess.
I need to mute for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Beep, 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 beep.
Not allowed.
Okay, the one on top has to
Now
go
you
on
got,
the one.
yeah, you just got to switch those two.
Yeah. There you go.
There. How's that look?
Looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way.
Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward.
Ouch.
Those pipes are definitely not burning hot.
Well, she did say ouch.
Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there?
Don't yell at me.
If you want to yell at me!
Did Miller go AFK?
Missile.
No.
Oh, sorry.
He's looking away for 1 second and didn't give you. Whatever.
How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it?
I think you just did.
Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with.
Yes, something to Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with.
The meat hook.
Hey, are you being sarcastic?
Slightly. I can't move the hook this time.
Well, that's
'Cause you're
because you're that's because you're
Oh, that's
missile.
missile. Huh. Oh, oh.
Out of the way, missile.
Sorry, woof woof.
I'm not in the way. I'm always exactly where I intend to be.
Oh, right. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Back.
Welcome back.
Okay, raise away.
Spider-Man scene.
We're raising it, even though that seems like it'd be a lot more weight than the ghost trick can normally pull.
Well, I mean, he's using the
Well,
machine to raise.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say,
lower
are
it.
you activating the machine or are you actually just moving it directly?
I don't like the way that valve is shaking over there.
Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry.
Is that any way to ask for something?
Wow, Sissel, not the time.
Anything the same shape as the door? Nope.
No, I think you literally just need Sissel to activate it.
We'll find out.
It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck.
Oh no! No!
Sway.
Oh.
Ah.
Eek.
That just happened.
Was that a robot arm made out of trash?
The claw.
What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater.
Who's Hedge Machina?
Submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. Still want to head up to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness.
The deep dark darkness of the deep dark of the dark of the deep dark dark of the dark of the deep of the deep dark of the dark.
That's too dark, Miller. The pause.
Oh, yeah.
The pause is for Cusco.
This is a family-friendly stream.
Darkness is the true essence.
The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. At the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing?
Is it? Oh my god, please tell me it's like a whole bunch of ghosts working together.
They're all standing on top of each other in their trench coats.
Yeah, I would actually kind of like that. Ghost mech, ghost mech, ghost mech.
This is weird.
Yeah, this is the weird.
Oh my god. Ghost, it's another ghost system.
I see you managed to survive, Detective.
Hey, you're...
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body.
Oh wait, is this manipulator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? How you wanted to get revenge on us?
I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know.
Just with the Kamiya glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Who in the world are you?
Cecil, look at you! What happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Cecil. Cecil? My name isn't Cecil. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are and who I am, too. What?
Nani?
Done.
Nani? Man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
Dun dun dun.
Rin just casually sits down.
As you do.
They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they
Loose
wanted
kid
now.
Bastards.
The Tesmic fragment. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
I mean, they figured out the source of your powers.
Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
Radiation activates the brain of a ghoul, so if you kill the brain, you kill the ghoul.
On that day 10 years ago,
Is that a line from a Fallout game?
It's a line from Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, those kinds of ghouls.
a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course, I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right.
Yeah, you got your powers maybe run over.
No, because the meteorite's right under that crater
Yeah.
we landed in.
Yep.
I know.
Aren't the Timsic remnants still right there at the park? At the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too.
But how?
Another effect the meteorite radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death!
Alright, this
All
is also
together.
strange and confusing.
On
Can't
the
take
count
it
of
all in.
three. On the count of three, we all say replay the moment of death. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Replay
the moment of death.
Death.
Anyway,
Wow.
sorry, go on.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean?
I mean, he's alive and dead at the same time, so...
That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. Said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel.
So I guess, as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order, but I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective
Yeah, I know
was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Timsic.
Temsic? That's Robotnik spelled backwards!
Yes.
Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Spectre Cabanella, that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Timsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, Detective.
Me?
If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something so stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay.
Again, blaming other people.
But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see.
Ah. There we go.
I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway.
Hey, remember me? It's been a while.
What was his name? Myopia Jones?
It was like nearsighted Egan.
Nearsighted Jigo.
Here you go.
Thank you. Myopia Jones. Is that the spinoff to Osmosis Jones?
But they had other
Yeah,
ideas.
you know, blind as a bat, Bobby.
Dysentery
Wow.
Terry.
They had
Irritable
Irritable
Diabetes,
bowel
Daryl.
syndrome, Sydney.
Fly, berry.
They had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? Never even heard of the Timsic meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later.
Okay, water's coming. Everybody die.
That's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush this submarine.
Oh no.
There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We could hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down this deep. They're meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
I think I kind of understand now. Been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. Must be how you felt all along.
Did I miss anything?
Leon?
Camilla,
Oh, great, you're awake.
Is it true? We're stuck here?
Yep, gonna die.
what? Oh,
Who's the banana bot?
My dad. If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Timsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why'd they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Oh, we will.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do.
Is this where we find out what that's for?
This will tell us where Detective Jout is.
No, we already know what that thing's for. That thing is for tracking the bullet that shot, not Sissel's body.
The present
Oh,
from
so
the Inspector
that-
White.
That also happened while I wasn't here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so the bullet that Campanella used had a tracker in it, and so that was implanted in Not Sizzle's body. And the pocket watch turned out to be a secret transmitter that was disguised as a pocket watch. That's what he gave to Jowd when he captured Jowd after escaping prison.
How
Sure, that makes
convenient.
sense.
Yep,
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Roll with it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Detective Jout told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right?
You guys are ready to scan like, I'm genius.
Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we were to find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us.
Oh, do you get to play with all three of them now?
With our powers, right, Listen?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo?
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
Huh. Looks like Detective Jout is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
You're gonna stuff everybody into a torpedo.
I mean, yeah, stuff Lynn and Kamala in the torpedo, and then the three of us just on random objects inside of it.
So the shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment.
It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell.
It's more like a ghost.
Detective Jout's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he?
There might still be another torpedo on this submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jout.
That's a brilliant plan, Detective.
You think so?
So, what are you gonna do? Ride down the top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are going to go.
Darn. Kinda wanted to see that.
Do you want to see me drown?
Yeah, I kind of want to see that.
You keep living.
So, my dad isn't even here on the submarine?
Don't worry. We're going to go get him right now.
Okay. I hope I didn't hurt Lynn's feelings when I said about my dad saving us if he was here.
Oh, don't worry about that. Cons like that just rolled right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned.
Ouch.
I'm going to start being tougher, too. I want to make my dad proud of me.
Miss Camilla.
I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camila.
Go-san. Go-san Camila.
Hey, what?
Oh yeah, that's right, the grape feeding machine.
Except this is the one in, like, his bedroom. We only forgot to see the one in the communications room.
Oh, that's right. There's an inner thingy too.
Go to the
Man, how do they
torpedo.
get rid of such a good
The
submarine?
communications room is the thing that got ejected before the torpedo try to destroy the submarine.
The torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room.
Oh, I don't know about Ram, but we don't want to blow up Detective Shout Up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then.
Yes, not Sissel's just gonna hang around.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be one more left. Guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
Tee hee hee, it's a joke.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the into the torpedo.
Okay, don't enter the exact coordinates of it again. We don't want it to hit the command room.
And fire!
And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck!
Nope, none of that.
None of that, Jonas.
Sorry. It's contagious.
You're not allowed, Jonas. You're especially not allowed. It's only 9 o'clock over there. Come on.
Look, man, I was a couple days ago. I was like making a video game with a bunch of maniacs for like 48 hours.
Why
Okay,
would you do that? That sounds insane. Are you an insane person?
must be.
Did you do it while you were sick as well? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You have a passion, Miller.
What'll happen to these 2 ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What? Nani?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
With our powers combined.
Missile's such a good boy.
I can swap.
You can switch the switches. You can switch the switches.
Please help my dad, Sissy. I'll be okay here. I'm not scared.
Leave it to
I
me,
assume-
Camila. We'll be back with your father to save you, I promise.
Wait a minute, Sissel.
What is it?
What you just said. I wanted to say that. Miss
Thank
Camilla,
you.
nobody loves you more than me. Barker, bark. Get out of here, Sissel.
Parker.
We can do it. I know we can.
I want to be cute, not you.
I'm gonna reach down here.
I assume the like nickname that she's had for Sissel in Japanese was much more endearing and not as
Sissy.
not as derogatory as Sissy is. Or maybe it was derogatory in Japanese as well, and the transliterator is even more clever than I thought.
Mm.
His
Yeah.
his Japanese nickname was Nogu Funabuda Huganadi.
Stoker.
Okay,
Yes.
Stoker, that's maybe a little racist.
How do you know that I'm not fluent in Japanese?
God.
You don't know everything about me.
How's it going there?
Just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset, though. I don't want to blow it up.
Sure, Detective Jowd would appreciate that.
Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile.
Okay, thanks. Don't know what I'm doing.
Lower the switch.
I can turn this valve.
Okay, so apparently Sissel's name in Japanese is Shiseru, which means to be able to die.
Huh.
I was just looking that up too.
I think you want to just use the switch.
I've tried using the switch.
Wow.
I mean, I guess that'd be
actually
like calling an English name for that would be like Mortimer.
No, I'm looking at some stuff which y'all definitely shouldn't look at yet, and the English name is actually brilliant. There are layers to this transliteration going on here.
Okay.
I think because the power's on now. Yeah.
Oh,
Yay, torpedo!
You sick, great battleship.
there we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end too. But something's odd.
What
Is
is?
The command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking.
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Okay. Hop in the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head to where the command room where Detective Chowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. Then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How can I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
Nani?
I can't do it either. Can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
You get
you
there and the
now?
puzzle requires being able to switch objects. Shit!
I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Lynn.
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. That's our only hope.
But what if something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that.
And I'm just a stupid fucking dog!
And I'm just a stupid fucking dog. I couldn't stand that.
I'll just skip dinner now.
Don't worry, Missile.
Miss Camilla, not you too.
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right
No,
here.
stop
waiting for
believing
you.
in me. No, stop having faith in me. I must protect you.
We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Oh, Miss Camilla.
That's a good boy, Missile.
Yoink.
Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch.
We're ready.
Wait, 12 seconds after you throw the switch, or 12 seconds after we start moving?
Sissel,
Yes?
we never found out who you really were. That doesn't matter now. All I know is, I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will.
Never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here goes then.
Good luck, friend.
Or maybe we'll just want to stand here around for another minute or so with more goodbyes.
It's pathos, Rick.
It's a writing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 seconds are lasting an eternity. Strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up.
Rick, you say that like you didn't spend so long writing the end of book 3 with all the goodbyes and stuff.
Well, I'm down with the ship too, I guess.
Oh, what happened to your dad?
Detective Jowd!
But that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him.
You better not. You might break your teeth. Command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd. Is he dead? Oh, he's dead.
Oh, hey, look, Sissel, the not Sissel's body has a core now.
Yeah, that's interesting. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn? They're not stuck in a sinking submarine, are they?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
It's not exactly sinking anymore. It's at the
Told
bottom
Detective
of the ocean.
Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine. You know,
So now you know about it. Kill me. So the submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. Yet you followed us? I didn't even notice. Been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Are you C-3PO? Yomiel?
So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget? That is the fucking weirdest hair.
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. Those people on the Noah were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? You let me ask you some questions. I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd?
Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? This is a perfect line for Miller right here.
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Yes, you are, Missile. Yes, you are. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
Oh, I'm one of those.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
They're more into psychic business.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job.
Just ask Terrace.
However, this project was also a target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public. Every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
Akuro Kibagami says Missile is in the top percentage of all Pomeranians.
It's got, Missile has top IVs.
Escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proved innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
10 years ago.
Or his full name, Yomi Yomiel.
Are we dealing with regular Yomiel or Yami Yomiel?
Yummy, yummy, meow.
My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness.
Sanity's Requiem.
I existed in this world, no question about that. but nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain.
I hate the government.
In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right, sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair, and I wanted all of you to suffer for what I was suffering.
That's not very nice.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know that what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was a twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
A deal. Just what is the deal?
There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for
Life?
two conditions. Number one was that they help me with my revenge plot. The second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, eh?
I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And the response, in the end, was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Timsic was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this.
None at all. I was a fool. So then, why'd they go all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of Timsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report.
Eh?
But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times.
Me!
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person.
Aww. I was going.
The park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Timsic meteorite. So that's it, eh?
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Ho 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 ho! What a joke on me. Ho 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 ho!
Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective John back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now?
Miller.
Hmm?
Yes.
Hmm? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jode.
Oh,
I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
all right, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death.
Arky says, "Hey, you go to such breaks. I'm effing dead. You got me good."
So, where are we headed?
We are not headed anywhere, Detective.
Where we dropping, boys?
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too.
By the way, I am not human, Detective. Beep beep borp borp. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
What?
Yeah, you thought this game was out of plot twists, huh, didn't you, Detective?
Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
Yeah, we get that a lot, Detective.
Wow.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Again, Dr. Wadi.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There's no need for you to know, Detective. Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Grr! Camilla, forgive me.
No help bar this time, bitch.
Well, guess I stand in this pose forever now.
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around.
Huh?
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Timsic fragment is gone. Could this change his shell to give us some kind of lead?
Take control of his body.
Oh my god, we're gonna go back to 4 minutes before Yamiel's death.
Figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, that is that they are afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Timsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death.
Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away.
Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment that the Timsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see. That means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death.
But, wait a minute. Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out when we get there. Let's move!
Rewind
Yeah, I've been
time
prepared for this.
10
Yep.
years.
You're going back 10 years in time.
We're gonna
Wow.
stop Yamiel's death, and we're gonna stop the whole chain of events.
So this is
Oh,
it.
wow.
I figured something like this was going to happen. Fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. Then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember.
Jeez. Took us how
Final
long to get
journey
here?
to the truth starts now.
Oh, Snizzle Snap, or should I say Sizzle Snap?
I see what you did there.
Oh. Yes. What chapter is this again?
That was
I
chapter
believe this is
17.
the-
We
I
are now
believe this is
on the
the-
last chapter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Final chapter.
Ah.
There you
Final
go.
chapter.
Because it couldn't tell
Revelations
you what
abound.
time of day it is.
Yep.
When was Zomiel's death? It's 10 years ago when the Timsik meteorite fell.
That's such an awkward death pose.
We
I
might go
know.
a little bit over tonight, folks.
We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself.
I suspected as much. Let's do it.
It's Mino.
4:26 p.m.
Ah.
Little Lynn's trying to start a fire in some leaves.
With a
Look
plunger?
how kids play. Hold it. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Meow. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Or, you know, somehow become the protagonist of a video game. I don't know.
God damn it, Stoker.
Look, Rick's the one who voiced the theory. All I'm saying is that it's a thing. It's a possibility. do 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 do.
I already see what we need to do to stop that.
Do 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 do.
Stoker.
I have to say, it's
Only
convenient
has the
that
one
photo.
death pose.
Yep. Are you okay?
Thank you, RFM, for the 420 bits, who says you're very cute tonight.
I'm cute
Oh,
every
your
night.
mouth ways.
I'm cute every
Oh,
night.
Little mouse fast.
Giant qual just looming over you. Tell me I'm cute.
You are cute,
You're,
cat Rick.
you're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods. They're the ones who saved you. The space gods.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. He puts on his sunglasses and the soundtrack goes, yeah!
Yeah.
So that's the Temzik meteorite, eh?
It's beautiful looking at it from this angle.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about my own ass, not the meteorite. It changed all of our fates completely.
We can't stop Timsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jode?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying.
I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
Also, yeah, she's totally starting a fire.
Lynn's so cute.
She's such a cute little pyro.
Now, how are we going to save you? Lynn would just wander off somewhere. That would solve everything.
When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's making a sweet potato on the ground
In the
leaves
park.
In the park, you know, as children do.
I I did stuff like that in Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
Well.
and Boy Scouts.
She's not gonna
Girl
budge.
Scouts.
She's not gonna budge from that spot.
See, all I remember in Boy Scouts is somebody threw a can of like body spray or something to a fire. It exploded like 3 hours later.
Typical Boy Scout stuff.
But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have?
Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break.
The game is
Come
calling
on,
us
we
out.
all do that, right? We all do that, right? It's not. It's
We've
not
all
anything
been
to be
there,
ashamed
right?
of.
We've all been there.
We've all done that, right?
Anyway,
Everyone?
if Lynn won't budge from that spot, we'll just have to have the fragment move instead.
Yeah.
Nozzle. Headphones. Roasted sweet potato.
That girl was like,
Can't quite
"Listen, you're
reach
a
all the way up
dog.
there.
How would you even know about sweet potatoes?"
Okay, looks like we have to wait.
Yep.
Is that even a sweet potato?
I
It
think it's
looks
cut
like-
in half.
Okay, because it looks to me like
Yeah.
if it's supposed to be like on the end of the stick, it looks like the what is it? The purple yam. Ube.
You're a purple, yeah.
What in the world is this thing?
Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good.
It's nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
Sweet, and they smell delicious.
These guys sure are making me want to try one.
Oh, you know what? I think that Missile can get up there now because of the headphones. If you get Sissel out of the way. Yeah, if you get Sissel out of the way, then Missile can jump there, and then use that to boost up to the thingy dingy. Okay, we're getting there.
Still
What
can't quite
if-
reach.
What
I can't
if we
reach
got?
the Milo.
What if we? Oh,
Oh! That was amusing.
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Piss more Lynn's ears.
You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato, you monster.
I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly.
Wow, that's considered a fate change? Okay.
you're
She
going
dropped
to
her sweet potato.
Okay, so
you're go. I think you're going to replace it with the meteorite.
can rock this basket here.
That sweet potato is the same shape as some stuff up there.
Yep. Is the basket the same shape as something?
What happens if you examine the roasted sweet potato? You haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, never mind.
You can examine the roasted one, but not the other one.
Okay, so... Yeah, alright. Yeah, got me. Alright, so you can swap probably the sweet potato with the thing that, Missile is currently in. Right higher.
Probably have to put the potato on there.
Yeah, somehow we're gonna have to get the potato up there.
If I had a nickel for every if I had a nickel for every
Somehow.
time.
Go on, Jonas.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody said, "Where's the potato?" He's gonna be
You, Jonas.
You be rich.
Yeah. Continue.
Oh wait. What about the go to the that to the left? To the left. No, you skipped over it. The middle thing between the. Use the
No.
spray nozzle to launch. Oh,
Oh,
you have to.
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna have
Yes.
to be when the sweet potato is directly above it. See, I'm a smirt.
Well, sweet
Eloquently
potato.
put, Jonas. Clap,
What?
says the chat. Raccoon clap, specifically.
Sorry. Forgot to mute that time.
There! Yes! Potato launch!
I don't think that's gonna work now, though.
No, you're gonna have to switch
Could you have gotten
into the
on
potato real quickly.
Yeah, okay.
Potato.
Switch it to potato.
You got to have a patat.
Gonna get some potatoes after this.
I had some potatoes. Well,
Yep.
I had
Now's
chicken
your
tenders and
chance.
French fries, but I made them at home.
Tendies.
Oh, look at that! Oh, wait, that's not me.
Oh, look at that! Sweet potato.
You did the
I got a
voice
little
anyway.
excited.
The big scary sweet potato.
It's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino.
Oh, right, of course.
I got a little excited.
But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna need your help.
My help?
Alright, you need to get... No, you need to get Missile into the potato first.
Well, you had to get the potato close enough to him so he could do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think... Yeah, I think you need to swap the potato with the big thing.
Gonna save Big Scary Sweet Potato as a nickname.
No, you don't need to swap those. You need to swap the potato.
Yeah, so
with
you have
the
to be
big
in
one.
something that isn't shaped like a potato in order to move into it.
Again, just out of
No,
context.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, I
though.
can't reach anything from over here. If Sissel
If
has to
you-
be in the,
Well, yeah, you need to have
Oh, I
Missile in the
see.
potato before you activate that nozzle. Because the potato would be down in the area you could reach right now before you activated the nozzle.
Well, okay,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
if you move Sissel out of that, then you can possibly do it.
He
I
can't.
could, but he can't move anywhere right
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He need to
We gotta go
restart
back.
again.
We gotta go back a bit.
now. Samurai Jack.
Mhm.
We've got critical potato stuff to work out here.
Nice.
Oh, this game.
We gotta cook a sweet potato.
Okay, now launch that one when the potato's in position.
Here, get.
I
And
think
now,
dog-
Dog knows what to
move
do.
dog.
now you need to get dog into position.
Dog onto potato.
I can't get him onto
Apparently-
the. I can put him onto the nozzle right now, and then he can move.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you-
wait
yeah.
for the potato to get to the center fountain. Then you move Sissel to the nozzle, but don't activate it.
And
now
then
you
move Dog
Missile
into
to the potato.
There we go.
Now you launch with
Alright.
Sissel.
Everything's in position now.
Now you swap.
I see. All right.
Then we swap those.
Oh, look, the lamppost is bending.
But it hasn't broken yet.
It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer.
If I recall, the Timzik fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly in its way...
Fate should change.
Chat is noting that we fired Missile.
I am waiting for the meteorite to hit Mino, and then Mino falls over and crushes Yomai anyway.
And Lynn.
I mean, I guess
I
he
wanna
wouldn't get
see-
the powers in that case.
I want to see what
He
happens.
just die normally.
I want to see what happens when the meteor
I am
hits
curious what happens.
Yes.
it. Like, this may be the whole puzzle solved, or this could have some hilarious outcome.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path.
Oh, okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can.
Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change.
being mean to Mino.
Gonna be another caramel helmet moment.
Alright, here it
It
comes.
almost killed Miss Camilla. Of course I hate it.
There. How's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
Now Yomiel's fate should really change.
Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's
Right,
changed,
Toad.
what's in its path? In its path? No! Oh, my junk!
Oh, he's not dead.
Detective Jowd! Timsic fragment shot through his leg.
Yes, his leg.
What?
What?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet.
Come on, put it down.
Huh?
Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him.
I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down. No, I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
I won't let that happen.
Oh, jeez, I see where this is going.
Missile!
Sweet
The
potato.
bullet is stopped in midair.
I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something.
The sweet potato.
Like
The
a cooked
half-sweet
baked potato
potato.
that will just mash on his face.
What? With what?
Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. You have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate, and to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as a bullet around here.
Yes, it's the half-sweet potato, we all know.
And he dies
Is he
anyway.
Is he impaled?
Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive.
What?
I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Trust me, just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning.
Tamino. Tamino.
Oh, Lord.
This is a
Look
down.
out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! More shit is happening! Damn it, my leg won't work.
It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn.
Not over yet.
Yeah.
But there isn't anything else to swap it with.
Why don't we just let it play out and try and find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together. Yumiel.
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sizzle and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too.
Manipulation.
Nani the fuck?
With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Your meal! Sissel,
Yo mama!
your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead
comment.
though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! Remember, you only have a split second. Got it!
Oh.
Now it's your turn, Missile.
What? Me? But what can I do?
I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, okay, I got it.
You can swap them. The hunk of concrete will go back to its original position, precariously tipped on that top of that thing.
But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
And now,
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. I mean, I do, but...
Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh, that looks painful.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh.
That also looks painful.
Ye gods.
the dark side of manipulation. Chat's all going, ow.
Owie, owie, owie. Rock wins.
Right.
Okay, that's a good
Ah,
one.
you're awake. Yeah, don't look in that direction.
Hey, mister. Is your knee okay?
No. Oh, it'll be fine. Just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. Then I would have become a weird ghost guy. But the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
It's your job, mister.
Me? I'm a police detective. Yeah, don't look at that. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge? Thanks.
Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive?
Yeah, sadly.
Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But you know, I'm glad it happened.
Uh-huh.
Kitty.
Meow. Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over here.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
Oh no.
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten?
Oh no.
Cat's like, yes, I would. And they're like, oh my god, a talking cat!
Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you are my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now?
Yep.
Old friend? I think.
Yeah.
There
I think
we
I
go.
finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world.
Oh yeah, that is true. This is a very good ending. Turn into a cat.
It is a very good ending. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm better now.
Somebody, please look at me.
Oh, kitty! Oh, I couldn't shoot. You might get hurt.
Yep. Giddy now.
Somebody, please reach out a hand out to me.
No, cat! Stop! It's too sad.
I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. No recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while.
And that's why their memories and identities are a little scrambled up.
After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to just being a cat. Then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. It was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel."
It was that detective's wife.
Maybe we should make a sequel about
The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was.
And now you're just milking it. Well, I'm here for it.
Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. And there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted,
Yeah,
artificial light.
I want a Death Note.
When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least, that's what I tried to believe.
Aw, she shot the cat at first.
Yep. It's what I thought all along. Well, not all along, but you know.
Why did he have the cat with him?
I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away.
Can't leave the cat at home alone. Meow. The black cat.
I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away, after all.
Yeah, that hardly ever happens. So you borrowed the body of your old friend.
Oh, right, because he can't jump the things.
Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What was that?
Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead.
What? Yeah, the
Yeah.
cat's out of the bag now.
Well, we know how the Schrödinger experiment ends now.
I wasn't able to control her completely. First bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought.
But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag.
Yeah, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Himsic radiation. That's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back.
You got a cool kick-ass pose there, buddy.
It's because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body.
Yeah, because Sissel's body had walked away under Yomiel's control.
My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead, but even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean? I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now! That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you.
In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too.
Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh?
We have really changed the timeline now.
10 years worth of this.
So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure.
Yes, and I'm glad, too.
Murr?
I think I kind of understand now. How you've
Good,
been
'cause I
feeling these
lost.
10 years.
Or you've been feeling the 10 years.
It's Lynn.
Yep. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born.
Right. We should get back to our new present. This is gonna be real confusing for all of us.
And I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
So these past 10 years will now vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime.
That's the way this game of the dead works, eh?
And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life.
I mean, I can't run away from it now that my legs have been crushed, but...
Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me
You're
too,
good.
Yomiel.
Hmm.
Miller.
Sissel? Are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
We'll make a game out of it.
Sissel, I'll never forget you!
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat.
Oh, Ma. That sounds good, Detective Joud. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Little did we know we were all about to get hit by a bus.
Yeah, or a meteor, or
No, we all get hit by a bus, and that's when we start the isekai.
Bert! Go back! Go back! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you.
Oh, this
Oh,
is gonna be
that's
the
right.
lamp. Yep. Before I cease to exist.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is I, Ray. I am definitely Ray. I am not Stoker, I am Ray.
it was Ray.
Hello, Ray.
In case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. See, this is the last mystery. If you were all dead, then who was Lamp?
Pixar.
Radio.
I am really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. You're a cat. You're expected to be selfish. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you?
Oh, you ready for one last plot twist, bitch? Fair enough. Hold on to your cat socks. I will tell you.
I'm solid black, I don't have socks.
Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events.
You're the rat.
You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. Oh, it was good seeing that again. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story, all about how. The story of a little creature.
Say it's a mouse or a rat.
After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment.
Okay, so this was the original timeline that we're seeing.
Yep. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process...
Oh.
2 little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred.
What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how?
He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute.
Wow.
That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy.
So wait, why would Yomiel even be here if he knows that, like, just standing near things when they die is gonna give him ghost words?
I don't think he knows that at this point in the timeline.
Okay.
But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do.
Well, guess my fate's still the same.
In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then... he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death.
What?
He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh?
So Missile's been hopping around objects for 10 years, waiting for this night.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Alright, Miller, is it me or you?
Yeah, you
It's
keep
me
going.
now.
You keep going, Stoker.
Me, okay.
Oh. Okay. I want to do old Missile.
You know what? You can do old
Okay,
Missile.
do old missile.
That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out.
Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again.
Roll around.
By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. So I decided I need to find somebody to help me this time around.
Wow.
Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How'd you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night the first time around.
We what? We met before?
Everyone
Cat
still
and dog
following
world.
this?
It's a cat and dog world out there.
Breaking out the
That's
charts.
true.
From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town.
That's Syria.
I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene.
They are really proud of this twist, aren't they?
It's fucking weird.
Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp,
Imagine, if you will, in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. You're about to see this tale illuminated as we switch on the lights in the Twilight Zone.
It made my first stand on it, I can tell you.
That was me? So I was shot on the night the first time around as well.
I appreciate that cat's tail, by the way.
You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
That's what you said.
You bitch!
And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line.
I'm
God
really
damn,
sorry I
that-
didn't help you.
Mute button. Why does the mute button not work sometimes?
That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage?
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yamiel.
What? What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. I manipulated you a little bit. Don't worry too much about it. And then I gave you a time limit.
A time limit?
That's right. As you know, I said you had only until tomorrow morning.
That was a bullshit lie!
If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over.
Then you mean the thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, that. Completely made up. Little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely.
Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Gasp.
Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age.
Oh, wait. Okay, everybody, shut the stream down. We can't let everybody know about this.
And now, it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I.
That's all.
I believe in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
That's
Must have
all.
beat the evidence.
So you waited and waited these 10 long years, all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camila, eh?
Of course. Because that's what donkeys do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
Oh, so much cat.
Oh,
Is that the story of
goodest boy.
So the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what really happened this town that night. I made my way back to a new present.
Nobody's gonna say it.
Back to the past, samurai drag.
Samurai Jack. Jack.
Arcasville says we're getting Miller serving Mrs. Doubtfire energy right now, and I'm living for it.
How come it's dark? Turn on the lights here.
Can't wait to find out who this is.
Ah, that's Lynn.
Are you
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, it's fine. Oh no, it sets a house on fire.
Congratulations, for your birthday, you get a kitty. Yay!
Haha, were you surprised?
You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death.
Yippee! It worked!
But it's not even my birthday today.
It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again.
That's right. Your mother's not dead. And they're just like, wow, that's a weird thing to say. That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right?
Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh?
Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too?
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn?
What's wrong with it? To me, it's a symbol of a real detective.
It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny, somehow.
Destiny, eh?
Now that I'm a detective, find out where that destiny will lead me.
That you will. That you will.
Meow.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten.
That's right. The very one.
Jonas.
Oh, you know what? This is a very, very special cat.
He can knock over objects with his mind.
He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten?
Yep. He never got any bigger or anything.
Wow, what a mysterious little fellow.
Did he get the fragment inside of him?
Yes.
Yep.
I know, right? His name is Cecil.
Sissel.
Well, because they said he was unconscious when Lynn found him in the grass, so...
Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah, he got hit with the fragment that would have hit Yomiel.
I think Cecil likes you, Lynn.
Oh, we actually get to
We
see Mom.
finally get to meet her.
GC.
All right, everyone. Let's start the celebration.
Okay, Mom.
She picked it up fresh from the chicken kitchen.
She
And
sure
as for
did.
you- And as for you, Splat,
That's one person serving. I bet you're just like me.
One
In
second.
that you've died multiple times.
Your destiny led you here somehow too.
Cecil's like, bitch, you have no idea.
And so we meet again, Sissel.
roll credits.
Just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something.
Humans are all crazy!
Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate.
What?
Yeah, because he's got the fragment in him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess I really am a cat. Suits me just fine to curl up and watch the strange and beautiful patterns in their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen and gentle them.
Clap, 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 clap.
Oh,
Oh my
hello. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn.
Like I said, it isn't my birthday.
Bark, bark, bark. Rip, 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 bark, bark, bark.
Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby.
Yeah, it's going on.
He even eats spaghetti like that.
Oh, that's...
Of course.
I want spaghetti like that.
Ooh.
There's gonna be more.
Of course.
Yeah, it's on up. It's gonna be autopilot though.
Yeah, we need the Justice Minister and his happy wife and child to show up.
Rapid fire,
Oh
remember
my
all
God!
your voices.
Goodness.
There, how do you like that? Number again.
But definitely not good.
Very
Now
nice.
I can be
What kind of examples is the inspector providing for his men?
I don't know, but he's providing excellent example for my wife.
What are you talking about? My wife would be a
My wife never left.
Still here.
Who was this?
That was you.
Oh, here's your. Oh yeah, that's right. Here's your food, gentlemen.
Memory. What are you doing here?
I heard you were gonna be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today.
So you took a part-time job again.
I don't remember who voiced half these guys. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. It would horrify
I think that
you.
Jonas Jameson.
Yeah, Jonas
Yeah.
Jameson.
Oh, was
Right,
that a
it's so-
shoot? That's right.
Oh well, whatever.
Whatever, he still has athlete's foot.
Now that guy was GC.
Yeah, la la la. La la la. Never cooked this way before. So exotic. So exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and pierogi. Oh boy.
That's really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item.
Oh, but our customers requested it. Now, good luck with the taste testing.
You're going to eat chicken after chicken after chicken until I tell you to stop.
Just who exactly is this very best customer, anyway? Oh,
Oh, God.
no!
And you'll never have to see him again.
Except in your dreams.
Nope. Automatically categorized as nightmares.
Can we agree Sausage Bay is just there to scare us?
Are you sure we really need all these explosives?
Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. Follow the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. If I were a bad devil man, I wouldn't be here discussing it with you, now would I?
Nice.
I like that accent blending.
Wait a minute. 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grit.
Well, you're rich. You're rich.
We're rich.
We're rich.
We're rich.
Yes, yes, you're rich.
Okay, I'm back. I saw what happened.
So this is where you work, huh, Papa?
That's right, sweetheart.
Darling, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretions of Minister, perhaps?
Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel?
Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband.
Right on the head, eh?
Ding. You don't have a wine glass, so I'm just gonna bonk you on the forehead.
Why not?
Deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man.
Do you know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea? Peace for words, sir.
Thank God! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
Sorry, sir.
We wouldn't want that to happen yet. We don't have the Temsic fragment yet.
Oh yeah, that rock band. What are they up to, I wonder?
Stuff.
Yeah, so Temsic is an anagram of Kismet.
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
kidding.
da, dee, doo, da, ding, da, ding, boo, dee, dong. Love, peace, and pigeons. Love, late rock and roll.
Oh yeah, it is just backwards.
That's why I kept making all those Nilbog and Alucard and Kintobor jokes.
I do not know the relation you're referring to, but that's funny.
Stop the part for charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here.
Do you live in the park?
Once you know, all Canadians do. Oh yeah,
Lord,
these two.
these two. I almost forgot about them.
Today's the day you know he's finally getting out. You know, everyone's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Well, let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
I'm real interested in that one. Think you can show me it to me, say, next week?
You got it!
You,
Who are they guarding
gonna have
now
one of
if
your
there
nights
was no-
open where you
Wait,
can,
who are they guarding
do it?
now if there was no manipulator? Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, Yomai was, yeah, he was still arrested for kidnapping a kid.
Yeah.
And whatever he was originally running for.
hello, you Yomo. Your time's up today. Young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. What?
Let me guess, he's painting the cat.
Thank you, Sissel.
maybe we'll never find out.
Oh, it's definitely the cat.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Blessed content.
Pray hands.
Yeah, there's Thistle's new power that he now has. So he can hop between paintings and other illustrations.
Link between worlds.
Nice.
This is a pretty world.
The tasteful dude of Cafanel. Oh my god.
Well, that was Ghost Trick.
I understood very little of that, but what a cute
I mean, you did miss multiple streams.
even with all the exposition I caught, I'm gonna have to like watch a playthrough of that again.
Look,
Yeah, I
it's
was
simple.
scanning through the plot synopsis on Wikipedia when we were finishing up tonight, and like we had already gone through most of the spoilers. Reading it out makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
It's
a
definitely
problem.
a game that's worth going through a second time. If for no other reason, realizing just how many times they slip references to cats in the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Cat got your tongue. The can't see well in the dark. I'm not a cat. And then Sissel, Sissel saying at one point, like, when I see something on a high shelf, I just really want to destroy it.
Mhm.
Okay, so possible layers of meaning in the English name. The name Sissel may be a reference to, I forget if it's pronounced Sissel or Cecil, I don't know. The material that cat scratching posts are commonly made out of. The name Sissel may be a play on the term sissy cat, which means weak or coward. I've never heard anyone referred to as a sissy cat.
Yeah, same.
The name Sissel may also be a pun on the word sizzle, referencing the flame-like form that his and all other souls take when in the ghost world. Sissel's iconic hairstyle is also likely in reference to this flame motif. This also pairs well with Lynn's name. Sizzle plus Lynn equals Sisselin. The fiery
Sizzlin'.
motifs of both characters emphasize this.
Alright.
Or Sizzle with spark of life, like his cattail. Just throwing that out there.
Eh.
I thought the tail was supposed to look more like a thunderbolt.
That's what I was
Well, I
saying.
guess it kind of looks like a flame.
It's hard to tell if it's a flame or thunderbolt, but I think it looks more like a thunderbolt spark. Like a
Ghost
spark.
Advisor.
I'm sorry, did you say there was a ghost advisor?
Yeah, that was the last credit right there.
Bark, bark, bark.
Illustration, new background, new song.
Reincarnation.
Special thanks to Folder. Ghost Advisor. Yeah.
There you have it, all of y'all. The ghost has been tricked.
By a cat who was tricked by a dog.
Yay.
This was an experience. The experience of a lifetime, perhaps?
Or two.
The experience of a death time. Also, yeah, the other thing was that Chad was saying Sissel saved 9 people's lives.
Oh, come on.
I have to look into that. But yes, I think
So he
that
saved Lynn 5 times. And then, what else was it? Keep talking while I find this. Okay, he saved Lynn 5 times. That's 1. Yomiel is 2. Cabanella is 3. Jowd is 4. Pigeon Man is 5. The Guardian of the Park is 6. Missile is 7. Detective Ringe is 8. And the Justice Minister is 9.
That's absurd.
wow, you're right. Actually, Woo! that's dedication to
Yeah, so
The-
9
the-
lives.
yeah,
a cat.
I guess he was a cat from the fact that he didn't know how to read. Everybody else seemed to know that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when I started picking up on it too. When
As soon as they picked up their forms, they had most of their memories back.
the game did it pretty cleverly, if I remember correctly. They made it sound like he was human, like he could remember certain stuff. But then as time went on, suddenly people remember stuff that he didn't know, and that's when it started cluing you in that he was probably an animal.
Writers are wizards, yes.
Rick, are you a wizard?
Yes.
Hmm.
You heard it here, folks.
I want to be a wizard.
Do we have anybody raid?
Yeah, let's trade Duper. What do you say?
Okay.
Beautiful.
Low poly.
Oh, that's just a super duper llama. Give him a big old root crew raid there, chat.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, friends. Join us tomorrow night for Jonas tomorrow. Join us tomorrow.
Jonas
night.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's
Tomorrow
right.
night.
Tomorrow night,
we
we
do-
eat Jonas.
No.
That's right.
Good night, everybody.
And then
All
we
right.
Good night.
Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good night.
go, and we go trick Jonas.